National Blowout Association strikes again. Let's get after it. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake, back with an NBA Prizepicks video. As you can tell, blowouts, man. It feels like every day or every other day we just have massive blowouts. Portland just got demolished, and it's just. I mean, it's pretty bad when I think TNT had that game with Boston and Milwaukee. Milwaukee was beating them so bad that they turned to the Knicks game. I mean, it's just a disgrace, and it's really bad for the product and the association. They got to do something to clean it up with that. Just, I don't know. They just don't play hard when they get down, 15, 20 points. It almost seems like they just give up, and it's hard to watch. But hey, we got 3 plays for you here. If you want to tail, if you don't have a PrizePicks account, use that promo code CashCake and get yourself that 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. Let's get after it. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up here, as you can see. I got 3 plays for you here that I do like. 2 full game plays, and those 2 plays are all based off of injuries, and then 1 first half play just because I don't really love the full game, just because of the team. Again, sometimes it kind of gets away from them and they just absolutely fall apart. So let's talk about the first half play first. But first, if you don't have one of the new tools that we have over at dailyedgesports.com is, I pull it up right here. We actually have NBA first half tool that takes our projection model, and Diddy was able to put this together for us. And it's actually going to be the number 1 play that I'm going to talk about here. And it's Jalen Duren over 7.5 points. We got him projected for 9.15 in the first half. So if you want access to these tools, you can get access to it through our Daily Edge Sports Elite account. Again, you can have a free offer for a free month of Elite, just going over here and follow these instructions, and you can get access to that for a free month, or you can go over and just join us and get access to the Elite plan. We got weekly, monthly, and yearly. So let's just talk about this first one here. I'll give you my analysis on Jalen's first half. And 7.5 points, I'm going to go higher than this. Now, going up against Houston. Houston is ranked 2nd in the association in points allowed, only giving up 110 a game. However, there's no Cade Cunningham. So he is out for Detroit still, and he should continue to shoot here. If we look at what he's done over his last 5 games, now it doesn't have actually all this information up correctly. Actually, no, it does. I was pulling the stats with Cade Cunningham out. So if you just look at the last 5 game series, cleared it again for those last 5. But I'm looking more of it. What are we looking at with Cade Cunningham off the floor? And he's cleared that in 5 of his last 6 games with him off the floor. Again, some of those came last year. The 2 games that Cade hasn't played, he's put up 10 and 13 points. And so that's what we're kind of looking at here for Duren. And I have no problem with this. Even if we go and look at with Cade on the floor against Houston back on January 1st, he cleared that number with 10. So even though the matchup is pretty tough going up against Houston, I think the volume is going to be there for him. Hopefully he doesn't get into foul trouble. He just seems more aggressive towards the beginning of the game. Sometimes he falls off in that second half for whatever reason. But hopefully the shots will be there for him. Again, that last game against the Spurs, he had 10 shots in the first half. You'd love to see that. Hopefully we see something like that. But if we go back and just look at all the games, even with Cade playing, he's cleared this in 8 of his last 9 games. I'm going to take a shot at him. 4 buckets for him. Might be 4 dunks. So I'm going to go more than 7.5 first half points for him. Going over to full game here. Again, both of these picks are going to be looking more on injury news that we're going to deal with. And first one we're going to go over here is we're going to pull up Sabonis. Going up against Philly. It's basically a pick 'em here. This line did open at 21.5. It's pushed down to 20.5, but I still like it. If we look at some of the books out there, I don't think Pinnacle has a line on this. Just looking at our tools, I didn't see it, but FanDuel and DraftKings both have a line, and they're both on this 20.5 number, both higher than, minus 135, minus 136 on Sabonis 20.5 rebounds and assists. And the big news here for me is there's no Joel Embiid. He's not going to play this game. He is out. Again, we have a pick 'em basically from Vegas, looking at the odds, where we have, I think Philly might be favored by 1.5 here at the spread, and we got a total of 241 in this game. So again, kind of like this for him with no Embiid in there. He should have more of an opportunity to get those rebounds and assists. He's cleared this in 5 of his last 7 games. If we look at these, if we dig into these 2 games a little bit more against the Pelicans, he only played 29 minutes that game, right? This game here against Detroit, where he had 23, he played 38 minutes. And then this game here against Charlotte, he only played 28 minutes. So if this is going to be a close game, going to be up and down a little bit more, Embiid's not playing, Maxey and Tobias Harris can hopefully keep this close, then it's a spot where I do like taking more than this. That does open up a ton more rebound opportunity without Embiid in there going up against Paul Reed. So we're going to go more than 20.5 rebounds and assists for Domantas Sabonis. And then my favorite play, I'm going right back to the well with him. Really like this play. No Halliburton, right? Going up against Atlanta here. We got a 252.5 total. We know they play fast. Bruce Brown, we crushed this. This is one of the plays that I threw out there just a couple days ago. But again, going up against Atlanta here. Atlanta is favored by 5.5, but he could get this almost in the first half again. He cleared his number, I think, almost in the first half at the 18.5 line a couple days ago when he played. That line was 18.5 for points, rebounds, and assists. So if you want to take first half with him, see if he's even available. He should be. I have no problem with that at 10.5. If we kind of look at last game, yeah, he hit 19 against Washington in a great matchup, but 19. Love the play for Bruce Brown, first half or full game. But for full game, we'll throw a full game up here. Love both of them. Probably going to play them both. But if you want to play maybe a nice first half play, maybe Jalen Duren and Bruce Brown for a first half play, I do love that. But we're going to go full game here. You always worry about blowouts, so I'm going to, keep that in mind. However, 20.5 just feels, again, too low. Put up 31 against Washington there. Atlanta, defensive-wise, almost dead last in points allowed, 124 a game. 21st in rebounds allowed at 44. And then almost dead last in assists a game, just a little over 29 a game. So, kind of look at this, looking at the situation, looking at no Halliburton. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot more. Really like looking at Bruce Brown here, over 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Probably my favorite play out of these 3. I'd rank them Bruce Brown 1, Duren 2, and then Sabonis number 3. So with that, appreciate each and every one of you guys. And like always, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.